Yo, hello everyone, welcome to a new GTA video today. I hope you're all doing well and you're all healthy and happy. We all know how this game is. People fight and discuss about everything. Some even say GTA is not a PvP game, that it's about doing heists, doing missions, doing jobs. Yeah, that's all part of the game, of course. But if it's not a PvP game, why do such things always happen? That was very impolite, of course, but if you observe the following scenes. Just spawning in my hangar, I see 3 people outside with 1 Raiju. And is there anyone watching this scene thinking if I go out there, nothing will happen, they will maybe just play a mission because it's a PvE game? Let's find out. They want to kill me. I'm totally shocked now. And while I'm dying, I want to scream to him, it's not a PvP game, you play it wrong. Or this one. If my sticky bomb wouldn't take him out of his Raiju, I think he would have continued playing PvP. That's not acceptable. Or maybe it's just wrong to say GTA is not a PvP game. Because I step out of my hangar here, and what happens? I'm on a battlefield. It's not that he brings me coffee or flowers, no, he serves me an RPG. And that is a very normal, acceptable and actually welcome behavior in GTA Online. And also his friend. I mean, some people would maybe call it mean that he just kills me, but I see it differently. He just welcomes me and invites me to play with them. And these two, they gave trouble to a friend of mine here at the airport. Or my friend gave them trouble. Or they had trouble with each other, I don't know. All I know and all that matters is, it's trouble. But this is what I call a normal day in GTA Online. A day of live and let die. And even when his friend quitted the lobby and I'm standing still because he already has enough trouble with my friend, he says, no, Morlock. This is a PvP game. If you stand around here, you will get killed. So he lets me die, I let him die. And then he decides he wants to keep on living, so yeah. He says, no more dying for me, I leave the lobby. And honestly, if you really think GTA is not a PvP game, why is there something like an orbital cannon? Or why is there something like war stock vehicles in general? Or maybe now you think, okay, it's airport, that's a tryhard zone. But violence and PvP is everywhere. They let you die everywhere. In the city or in any other place in GTA. And it's also not the tryhards only, or the sweaty looking players, or the high level players. No, here's a level 6 player approaching. Let's see what he is up to. Maybe he just wants to get into my car, or maybe he just wants to have some fun. No, of course not. He shoots at me, wants to kill me. That's how GTA is. And then people say the game is called Grand Theft Auto. It's about stealing cars, it's about doing heists. Yeah, okay, let's ask my friend DeWalt. He is a very experienced GTA player. He's doing everything correctly. He steals my vehicle. Well done. Yeah, luckily enough he didn't shoot back, otherwise I would hurt myself. I think most people understand that this is a PvP game. And those that complain and say it's not a PvP game, they don't mind being killed sometimes, or also killing sometimes. Like exercising violence or becoming victim of violence. That's all normal. What they have problems with is with getting griefed, especially with cargo griefing. Then they ask, why do you grief us? And a cargo griefer, he would just say, most of the times, hey, I'm just playing the game, it's part of the game. I mean, look at this one here. I'm just passing by. He sees I'm doing a sale. He immediately turns around and most likely wants to grief me now. And let's face the truth. Cargo griefing is part of the game. This is how the game is designed. So it's acceptable behavior too to cargo grief. The only strange behavior here is actually my behavior, because I do not kill him immediately. I mean, what did I expect would happen here? Of course he wants to grief and kill me. And some are telling me, hey Morlock, you make excuses for griefers, they are not playing the game. Well, let's check out what Rockstar says about griefing. Rockstar basically says griefing is when you ruin the fun of other players by using the game in unintended ways. Since cargo griefing is intended by the game, I mean, each player in the lobby gets a message, destroy the cargo. Cargo griefing is not griefing, according to Rockstar. Driving the wrong way in a race, that's griefing. But let's go back to our griefer here. Is he just playing the game? Yeah, maybe he plays the game, maybe he doesn't play the game, I don't know. All I know is that unarmored cars are not really good for griefing, and he learned that, so he took his Night Shark now. But if you have a Night Shark and cannot throw stickies, then the Night Shark is also not so useful. But in the end, his dreams came true, and he griefed my cargo at the last drop-off point. So I admit, I was a little bit mad maybe. Not too mad and also not too sad, but I thought I would just keep on killing him now. And according to Rockstar logic, this one is not a griefer because that he destroyed my cargo is intended by the game, so all cool. But I keep on killing him, so maybe I'm the griefer here now. And what would an anti-griefer say if he steps into the lobby right now? Just saying, oh look at this mean Morlock just killing this guy. Probably he's sucking on BST. I need to take my upside down noob back now. Or I need to go ghost organization into my jet and exercise a thermal glitch to teach him a lesson. This Morlock tryhard. Actually nice what Rockstar says about the upside down noob bike. If you gain unfair advantage by using game exploits, and the upside down noob bike is a game exploit, then you are a cheater. Yeah, so is this griefer here actually playing the game? I would almost say yes, he does play the game. And he was getting beaten up severely, but I also respect the way he played. So I won't upload a final score here. He got a good beating, I would call it, but he also destroyed part of my cargo, so I guess we were both happy in the end and we made peace and had fun together. But it is a PvP game, griefing is part of the game, so there will always be the next griefer somewhere, like here. And this one was far more sweaty than the one we had before. But in this scene we see why grinders always have this big disadvantage against griefers. I mean here he throws stickies at me, luckily he fails, so I can kill him. But at the same time I have to take care of the NPCs here, and soon enough the gang in this area will also get mad at me, of course. The griefer always has only one thing to do, and that is destroying cargo. The grinder on the other hand, we always have 1,000 things to do and to take care of. So griefing is easy, protecting and selling your cargo, that is the hard part. For me it is not so much about the griefing itself, for me it's more about the way they play. Like this one, he played open and fair and didn't have to use ghost organization or Kosatkas or RCs or all the newbie stuff and pathetic stuff that griefers usually need to use. He didn't destroy my cargo though, but we were fighting later on a little bit more. So it's all about how you play the game. And the way you play the game, in GTA at least, this is determined by the intensity of the individual mouth breathing. And the mouth breathing is a medical problem that hurts them in real life. And mouth breathing is usually triggered by getting killed. So a player who doesn't care much, he doesn't mouth breathe. And others start to mouth breathe severely. And if you tried it out once, I mean try it out, just for 5 minutes, heavily breathe through your mouth, in and out, and maybe add some voice cracks, just for 5 minutes. And then you will understand what these Diabito boys usually have to endure on a daily basis. So all they do in GTA is trying to avoid their mouth breathing. And let's face it, GTA is a paradise for mouth breathers. It's the only game that these Diabitos can play relatively safely, because it offers things like RCs, orbital cannons, Kosatkas, and so on. And the most severe cases you will find in wall breaches and in God mode, of course. But this one here wasn't a mouth breather, he just tried to grief me, actually playing the game, but in the end he didn't want to play the game with me any longer. So to sum it up, in my opinion, yes, GTA is a PvP game. Yes, cargo griefing is part of the game. It's just how the game is designed and how it is supposed to work. But are cargo griefers actually playing the game? In most cases, cargo griefers are not playing the game, because their motivation is not playing the game, it is enjoying their own Schadenfreude. And if you feel the urge to grief someone, then at least go after high level players. That's the only wish I would have. Farming low levels, that's pathetic. And if you need to climb up on a noob bike, be like this noob biker here. Extinguish yourself. Wonderful.
Nee, du... Oh, warte, er hat sich als MC-President... Warte mal, vielleicht meint das doch nicht. Ich predikte ein Noob-Bike.
Yeah, sorry for the German here, but it's an excerpt from a live stream of me. And just showing...
Ja, tatsächlich. Ach, komm, echt, nee, oder? Ja,
how much griefers love noob bikes.
Was? Daneben geschossen? Kann doch wohl nicht wahr sein.
Yeah, here I'm just angry that I missed with the auto-aim marksman rifle.
Was?
But in the end I got him, which is good.
Ich visier's nicht an. Das kann doch nicht wahr sein.
Yeah, of course, I know, not all noob bikers are bad human beings. But let's face it, all mouth breathers, all the lobby smegma loves the noob bike.
Oh, endlich.
And that is why the First Commandment is simply right.
Written with the blood of self-exploding tryhards, the first book of Morlock, Psalm 7 teaches us, it is wrong to be a new biker. So wrong. And even Little Tunic says,
No, noob bike.